Now let's dial up more of your keys for tonight as Swartz rains the three and knocks it down. The High Alliance has 7. The Panthers 9 points, but the answer from 3 from Swartz. Swartz off the handoff, open and down the well. Swartz surveys. It's Hermosa. Give and go Swartz. Right back to Hermosa. Was that pretty?
That was beautiful. 100 points against Middle Georgia State.
And Cameron Swartz. Jackets, 22 turnovers. That was the first thing out of Coach Fortner's mouth when she went to the press conference room saying, we've got to take care of the basketball. Cameron Swartz, she's taking care of the basketball. Loose. Love takes out the Swartz. 7 on the shot clock. Swartz pops from outside the lane and she connects. She's feeling it.
Consistent games of team, so they have to keep that consistent.
And another three-pointer for Cameron Swartz. Kick out the extra pass to Swartz. She's hot. She still is. Her third 3 in the first 4 minutes.
Georgia Tech limits opponents to 26% shooting. Swartz trying to make it back-to-back, and she knocked it down. Here's Swartz off a screen, free. First field goal of the second half for Cam Swartz.
Here's a 3. It's good. Cameron Swartz hits her first triple of the game. Those games. Here's a kick to Swartz. Hit a 3 in the first quarter. There's another one in the second. Battles into the lane. Blocked away by Swartz.
Heads up play by Swartz to get back. What should have been an easy 2 for Diamond Battles is not, because Swartz stands strong.
A little slow to get up. Georgia with numbers. Battles into the lane. Blocked. Second time that Swartz has got her today.
This young lady has done nothing but make an impact on the floor throughout her UCF career. A former Syracuse.
Swartz off the screen and a thing of beauty, popping with the jumper.
Yeah. Which obviously you graduate after playing here for as long as you did.
Yeah, good extra effort to get the offensive board squandered.
Swartz, leading scorer tonight for Georgia Tech.
Cameron Swartz high on the left side, getting the screen, puts up a 3 ball. It's good. He's the game brought to you by Ascend Federal Credit Union. Swartz, long range 3 for Georgia Tech. Well, Fortner in her 4th season at the helm. Swartz fires up a wild shot. Another offensive board. Out to Swartz. She puts up a quick 3. Got it. Out on top, Swartz has it. Swartz working against Sydney Harvey. And then is double teamed. She'll drive. Nice dish inside to Aaliyah.
Back, great hustle by Bianca Jackson to alter that shot a bit.
Corner 3 for Cameron Swartz. She's done that all season long.
Nas over there, but Swartz in the corner. Wide cover and get the rebound.
Swartz uses the ball screen, hangs a J and drills it.
Tech, they're about at 15 or 16 turnovers a game, but 21, that's high, and you want to get that number down.
Cameron Swartz drills the 3, and she'll go to the line for 1 more. Especially in the non-conference, is trying to be more physical. That is such a huge key for them in their success. Yeah, that's a smooth stroke, isn't it?
The offensive board there. Minute gone by, still no score. Swartz, another 3.
That looked good. A nice little jump shot. Get her going in this game.
Swartz answers right back over the top of her.
And that was just in the right position at the right time to get that offensive putback.
Jackets again, coast to coast, and this time it's Swartz with the finish.
The Euro step. Swartz.
Man throughout. Swartz darting to the foul line and knocks it down.
For Virginia, Caleb Blackshear for Georgia Tech. We are underway as the tip bounces all around and eventually taken by Tony Morgan of Georgia Tech. Here are the Yellow Jackets with Swartz. Her first shot of the night is up and good, and we're going to see plenty of that. Mac, she is unafraid to pull from just about anywhere.
Definite factor.
McLean is the ACC's leader in offensive rebounds per game. Swartz, a nice drive and finish that needs a bucket out of the flow of the offense. They have really struggled of late to run through the offense and get a clean look out of it. Swartz forced to hoist up the buzzer beater and able to knock it down to run with Jackson. Swartz from three. That's good. As the shot clock winding down, and then from long range, and all of a sudden the Yellow Jackets right back into it, Coach.
Boston College likes that transition game. Georgia Tech still trying to find the identity of Swartz.
Offensive rebound off the free throw miss. Swartz cuts loose the three and gets it to go.
And that's the kind of thing that you expect from Georgia Tech. They've done it all year.
Swartz with a hand in her face, doesn't matter.
Somebody that knows every part of the game. The route's going to take you to the read. Now go to work.
Oh, nice backhand layup. Swartz rolls that in.
Yeah, you can just see her confidence out there. Nice. Swartz after a good screen by
things up, force a turnover.
Swartz thought about a three, taking it into the lane. Hanging shot is good.
Jackson, who had been coming off the bench in the last two games, are both starting, and Swartz starts off very nicely.
Slim. Have to give yourself every opportunity on the offensive end of the floor.
Swartz, big three. Timeout, Miami.
It feels like a man, but it plays like a zone. The key versus a matchup zone, you have to run your man offenses.
Oh, Swartz turns the corner and lays it in. Georgia Tech has the turnover right back. Swartz off his skip, sidesteps Woolley, rolls it up and in.
Differences that are difference makers. Swartz got the scoop and score. Just so quiet, so confident, and this is the answer that Tech needs.
You can't leave Swartz alone.
Just watch how calm, how cool, how collected, and how much of the bottom of the net.
He's a 4-point margin.
So just push the easy button. They are a great defensive team.
And Swartz gets her first bucket of the second half.
There's no defense for that.
Spread is.
Diamond pounding away on Swartz, barrels into her. And that is
for the Tar Heels. Swartz still looking for her first 2 points. Muscles her way, and somehow the floater drops.
What a tough bucket.
Some type of consistency. A young team that lost a lot of talent from a year ago. Swartz, they need her to get going. Laredo looking to create. Off the dribble drive. Swartz left open for three.
We only saw it on a baseline out of bounds play in the first half.
Swartz off that high ball screen, lets it fly for three.
15-point game.
Be incredibly aggressive coming off the bench. Swartz trying to knock off a three, and she does. Cameron Swartz now with 13 points, including 3 threes.
The pressure. You got to value every possession.
Aaron Swartz with the knockdown. Hank, the senior from Port Lincoln, South Australia. Swartz, another one.
Robinson plows over Swartz, and a charge called. It was going to be
Swartz coming off 13 points, 3 of them from 3 against North Carolina. Goes to work with the shot clock at 5. The step back with a hand in her face. They're tied at 15 through 1 quarter. Around the horn, Swartz lets it fly and sinks it.
I'm telling you, it's what we've been saying about Whitehorn all day long.
Swartz got a hand on the inbounds pass. Morgan wheeling and dealing to Swartz for 3. Down the well again. Volley for it. Squirts loose and spun away with by Douglas, but she has her pocket picked by Blackshear. Rifle down to Nermosa for the lay-in. Over the final 8 minutes without Bianca Jackson, not available tonight. Team's second leading scorer as Swartz cans another one.
You're going to understand how just in that one moment I given that extra effort.
Pass thrown away. Swartz with some last sauce.
Family and friends and former teammates in the house tonight. Pull-up is good from Swartz. Swartz will try for 3. And finally, defense. That helps him offensively. And that's been the case here in this second quarter. Swartz can affect her release. Jackson beats everybody up the court and gets the lay-in. Jackson, they won't let her go right. Swartz, deep 3, got it! The Ramblin' Wreck with the lead heading into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the last possession of a quarter is the most important. Great execution by Georgia Tech.
That was a lot of fun. So we saw a 3-ball game.
Well, Cameron Swartz has never seen a shot she doesn't like, and I mean that in the best of ways.
Held up at the top of the key by Williams. Swartz trying again and gets it. future sure is bright. You're looking at Williams and Morgan on the floor. And another three.
Mismatch there with Arana. She should be in the post. You can't go behind the screen.
17 made threes on the season for Douglas. We talked about the struggles against Wake Forest from three-point distance. Georgia Tech responds with Swartz.
And at the other end, Swartz responds with a three of her own. Nunu Bradford.
Georgia Tech with the lead on the road. Swartz is open and hits. Swartz stepping into that three, and she's ripping the ropes for the Jackets.
She hasn't been able to score really. Only 2 points so far and just pick up her second.
Swartz again on the jumper. 7-point game. Steals Swartz. Trying to beat the field to the rim. Douglas was hustling back. Committed the foul. Offensive foul. Swartz had the position. Here comes Jackson. Georgia Tech. Threading the bounce pass to Swartz. Caught it and scored.
Tech's got to, with the personnel that's in there, make a difference right now.
10 to shoot. Swartz going to put it up from the corner and bury a three. Cameron Swartz. King and hard pass is going to be through the hands, and Tech on the run. Fast break done off the glass and in.
Teams in the conference. It may not always show up on the light bulbs.
And Swartz once again buries a three. Jackets' three-point defense is third in the ACC, and that's going to be a steal. Fast break. Harris, Swartz is able to get down there and smack it out of bounds. The wheels by Swartz to get there, and boom, all ball. Harris slides out of bounds. Wow.
I think for Georgia Tech, it's so interesting how they're really battling the same things right now.
Swartz will drive in. Maybe
trying to extend a 6-0 run. Williams plows over Swartz. Offensive foul. Morgan reads the screen and roll. Swartz on the pull-up. Alanaz's career high was set last month versus Wake Forest with 10. The handoff to Swartz. She hits the three.
Ryan, the transfer from Bucknell, who's gotten healthy. Swartz. Another good shot from Swartz. She's got 4. I mean, the numbers Latson is putting up this year. She leads the ACC in scoring. As Swartz cannot be stopped on this end, and that is Latson committing the foul, her first.
Yeah, just gets beat on the drive there.
Short.
Got to find her in transition. You cannot let her get to that line. She's got to stay between their player and the basket.
Swartz answers with the three.
Screen on ball to the basket.
Swartz trying to rediscover the range. That'll work. Cam Swartz, tough shot, goes for the Jackets. Swartz, undeterred, knocks down the three.
And that's what shooters do.
That was back on the 23rd, and now Georgia Tech. They did say that they were able to do some team bonding, shopping a little bit as Cameron Swartz knocks down her first bucket of the ball game. Before Kenny Brooks said, you know what, I see a talent in her and wanted her to be a part of the squad. And it's been just that. Cameron Swartz with a nice lift. Not sure what she can't do. When you're looking at the footwork, it's not just what the senior is able to do now. You also start thinking about what she can apply in the WNBA. Swartz with a nice response from deep.
Basketball, taking too much time to get into this.
They're just 5 of 12 in this quarter. Cameron Swartz giving some life to the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
Blocked. Morgan sends it out to Swartz, finding a home on the wing, and that's why. Less than 10, Cameron Swartz trying to create some magic. It does! The hometown native.
She is the offense for.
3 down, 1 to the other player in that conversation, Olivia Miles from Notre Dame. As we mentioned, her go down with a non-contact injury.
Swartz driving to the basket with her left is good.
Really good take. 2 hard dribbles from the top of the floor.
Swartz pulls up,